Mystery online course creator, not so mysterious any longer, Sandra Jergensen, who is a kitchen efficiency coach and recipe innovator. And she's launching her first course, and we are talking about her journey towards the launch and what she finds easy and challenging in terms of online course creation. So, hi.
Hello, good to be with you.
As I mentioned, you are in the final part of creating an online course. But what made you create an online course? So why did you decide to set out on this journey?
So I'm doing this because it was something that my customers had been asking for. It was funny, I was teaching pie making class, and I had one of my students come back to me after coming to my class and said, I really need help with my kitchen, and the way that you run yours is spectacular. Can you teach me how to do that? And so in the process of working with her, I realized that this is probably not just one person wanting this information. And I had been doing this kind of coaching for friends and family without even thinking about it for years, and helping them create systems within their kitchen for efficiency. And in my recipes, I'm always teaching you how to become a more streamlined and minimalist cook. So I've put all of my work together into this program to help people get a big impact, but in a more efficient amount of time. It's just a 6-week course.
That is not just a 6 weeks course. Come on, 6 weeks is a long time in terms of the impact that it can have. So later on, you can have like all those systems running for decades without you having to touch it, right? So a good system to set up takes place, and they say it takes 21 days to create a habit. So who knows?
Yeah, so the idea is that you get yourself into just better systems of management in your kitchen and realizing that the cooking doesn't have to be hard.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So you say that you put all your coaching experiences into this one course. What was the challenge about it, if there was any? Because usually when you coach, there is this one-on-one or one-to-many, but direct attention to your students. But in an online course, I don't think you are being there for each and every student in real time.
Actually, I am. Since this is my beta launch, I'm doing a lot of stuff where there'll be the live coaching, but I'm also taking time to do a couple private sessions with everyone just to make sure the material is really sticking the way that I want to, and they're getting the results that they want. In time, I'll have to scale back and I won't be able to do as much, but I'm really excited to be co-creating with my audience to make sure we're both getting what we expect out of the course, that I can reach them the way that they want and they're seeing the results the way that they need.
Awesome. Still, the question is, how did you decide what steps to include from your coaching history,
Sure.
and what to leave out?
Honestly, it was just going through of what in my in-person classes, what has seemed to make the most impact with my students. And then I've had a couple students go through the material as I've been writing it and give me feedback, because that's been invaluable.
What was your greatest challenge in terms of finding the platform or creating the videos or writing the workbooks, if you have any workbooks, or what seems to be the most difficult part for you?
Probably doing things that are new, because it's so easy to be stuck in your in-person classes, and those are familiar, and I'm used to talking to an audience. And filming my videos was really challenging because you're just talking direct to camera. And so at least I'm not done filming my videos. I have another day coming up next week. I'm actually bringing in some of my students to be on the other side of the camera to give me an audience to talk to, which sounds kind of funny, but that really helps me.
Best hack ever. Best hack ever.
That's what I'm doing. And let's see, the workbooks, everything that I'm doing, I relied so much on other friends who have done what I'm doing and finding things that sync with the programs I'm already doing, like my management software for my email list, my website, everything. I use Entreport. And so it was easy just to go in through there and see, okay, which teaching platforms sync seamlessly, and it took the thinking out of it. So I knew that I was going to pick probably Thinkerific or Teachable because those are the ones that sync easiest with Entreport. So I'm going with Teachable. It had the lowest entry point. The same thing with creating my workbooks or PDFs. I'm doing everything totally free using Google Slides, where you just convert to a PDF ebook. Really, really easy. It's what I've been doing, writing my digital books for years.
Did you know that a lot of the online course creators find it challenging to go with a platform, and then they have all these comparisons and thinking about it, and then you say, it is what syncs with my existing systems in my business. So you are really a system thinker, not just in the kitchen, but in your business as well. So it's awesome.
Yeah, that's exactly when I was even shopping for my CRM years ago. I just said, I want the all-in-one system. I want to make my life as easy as possible, because it's not just me that will be using it. As I hire help going down the line, I want to make it easier for everyone who works with me.
Awesome. Awesome. But it's a unique thought process that you put behind it. That's for sure. Nobody ever told me that they chose a course platform based on the requirements of the already existing systems in their business. So yeah, awesome.
Thanks.
What would be your one piece of advice that you would give to coaches or consultants who are toying with the idea of creating an online course, but they are on the fence kind of way?
That was me. I had been told by former students that I should be launching a group program years ago when I first was getting started, and they were seeing the impact of my work on a small scale, and it just was me dithering for a long time. And finally it was saying, what do I really want to do? If I want to impact more people, then I can teach in my in-person classes. Being scared wasn't serving anyone. Just finally going for it was the best thing that I can do. And even though what I'm going through right now, getting ready for the launch, is scary, and I'm not even planning for a huge launch. This is a beta launch. This is just exactly where I am, is where I need to be to get to the next place. Every single person who has done this has had a scary amount of up leveling, and this is just par for the course. So just do it. Even if you're doing it simple, even if you're doing it small, just do it.
Yeah, you are building it up, and it's so good that you see that it's a process and it's not like a one-stop, almost at shop. So one-stop launch, when you launch all your life's greatest gift or course, because it is going to change based on the students who enroll, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, I expect the whole thing will grow with time. Nothing's fixed, but I feel like the only way to learn is by actually doing the work.
What kind of help did you seek, or do you still seek, that would make it much more easier for you to launch it?
Sure. I have a group coaching program I'm a part of right now for course creation through Destiny Cop that is very, very helpful. But honestly, mentors, other friends who have launched online courses have been invaluable in helping me pull along and move up. I think that thing is totally true about the 5 people that you hang out with most are the people that you're really going to be where they are. And so if you're hanging out with people who say you can't, chances are you're not going to do it. But if you have people who said, oh yeah, I did that, I felt that same fear. I felt that same anxiety. And that's just what you work through. Then you know, okay, I'm going to be fine.